Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Narrative Gaming. We are going to return to a, not an oldie, but an oldie for us, Lake. It's been a while since we stepped into this world. I don't remember what we did last. I do remember this crazy cat lady. Not crazy cat lady, but overbearing cat lady. We had returned her cat to her after taking it to the vet. I don't know what else we need to do. I think I kind of stopped in the middle. I don't even know how to get back in this damn truck. There we go. How'd you bring up the map? That's not a map. That's the radio. Okay. Discuss Angie's plan at mom and dad's place. Review added 87 documentation. Okay, I don't even remember that. Map, here we go. Looks like we gotta deliver 2 letters and 1 more package. There's a letter right down the street, so we'll focus on that one then. 105 High Street. Radio? Turn the radio off, please. Radio? That's the horn. Okay, that seemed to do it. Later, Mrs. Parsnip. I can't remember her name. Parsnip seems correct. And 105 High Street. If it's not this door, it's going to be the next door, so we can just park our vehicle right here in the middle of the street because we are official post office people and everybody knows you got to stop for the postman. 105, 105, 105, 103. Oh no. She doesn't have a sprint. This is her sprint. This is her fastest walk. I forgot about that. Why did I move so far? Oh, 105. 105 has a very peaceful, nice house. We're going to turn that music down a little bit, though. It is very beautiful music, but I'd rather just focus on the natural surroundings that we call home. This mail is supposed to go to 105, right? I see now that there was an A. I got a camera kind of blocking the right side of my screen, so I didn't see that A over there. Cool. That package, letter is delivered. Now let's speed walk our butts back to the... Slow ass. Alright, let's see where this next package is going to be delivered to... Nope, we need another letter delivered to Bear Creek, which is all the way out here. And of course, our letter is all the way over here. Guess we can complete a U. You go to Bear Creek and then just circle all the way back around to the package. Half the distance, half that. I don't know. We'll just go deliver the letter to Bear Creek. Wait, did I miss the turn? No, I did it. Down this lovely dirt road. Because everybody knows the post office box stops for no terrain. Bad terrain, good terrain, doesn't matter to us. We're going on all of it. Even over bridges. Even over old wooden bridges. Let's see here. I believe the honk lived to the left. What's up, Mr. Honk? Pull up right beside your vehicle here. It's not a competition. I am bigger, though. Believe I got a package for you, sir. Right here in the back of my ride. Let's see what we got for you. 500 Lake Road. Oh, it's a big one. It's a big package. I got a bigger truck than you and a bigger package. I'm delivering a package for you, Mr. Honk. I'm going to drop this right here in the front of your house because I believe that's where you would want the package. Delivered to the front of your house, I think. I am wrong.
There's a face I remember.
Good morning, Mr. Harris. Or should we keep it professional or should we get a little flirtatious with this? Hello, Robert.
Hi, Robert.
Hey there. More paperwork with my name on it?
Take a look for yourself.
Thanks. Oh, it gets worse every day.
What's wrong, Robert? Oh, I'm sorry. More bull crap? Sorry to hear that. I kind of want to hear why it's worse. What's going on?
Bull crap?
Can you believe it? I've been taking care of this lakeside for years. And now they're gonna bulldoze it and build apartments.
They're gonna bulldoze his place? Didn't they offer him a settlement? And did he accept the settlement? Why is it just getting torn down? Does he not own it? Does the bank own it? Sounds like a great place to live, though, that view. I grew up here. Would hate to see it ruined. Well, if she's trying to get into Robert's good side, you thought I was gonna say pants, good side, keep your mind out of the gutters, then she would just say,
Oh, that's a shame. I'd hate to see the place I grew up ruined by an apartment building.
What? You grew up here?
well, I don't want to brag, but
Yes.
My dad's the mailman.
Was the mailman before me.
Mr. Weiss. Oh, so you're the prodigy he's always talking about.
Prodigy mailwoman, that's your service.
Wouldn't surprise me. But tell me about that paperwork.
They say you can file an official objection, but I'm not a great match with bureaucracy. I'd rather get the chainsaw and cut down town hall.
You know, I don't want you to do anything crazy there, Robert. I need you out of jail if we're gonna build some kind of connection.
Whoa, 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 easy now.
Just kidding. It's a nice thought, though.
Well,
I'm pretty good with papers. I mean, I deliver them on a daily basis. Get up at 4 a.m., go for a morning jog, have a glass of orange juice, 1 banana, 1 raw egg, and then I'm out delivering mail.
maybe I can help out. I'm better with paper than chainsaws.
Would you? Awesome. I'll think about it. Have a great day.
Good day, Robert. Oh, should we call him Mr. Harris? Robert or Mr. Harris? Robert keeps it personal, you know, he keeps us friendly. Mr. Harris seems too impersonal, like she's talking to her 4th grade school teacher. Goodbye, Robert.
Hi, Robert.
Look at his eyebrows, they went up.
I'm done thinking about it. Maybe you'd want to go through all the files together tomorrow afternoon?
Uh-oh.
Food and drinks on me.
Uh-oh. Okay, is it because I called you Robert and not Mr. Harris? All right, sure, who can say no to food and drinks at Moe's? That didn't take you too long. I don't know. We did all that just to say we don't know. We could play hard to get, though. It'd be interesting if we gave him a little tug and war, made him a little confused in the head about what we're going to do, if we're going left or we're going right. You know what? I like Moe's. Mo money, mo food.
Sure. Who can say no to food and drinks at Moe's?
Free food and
I'll
drinks.
see you there then. I'll bring all the paperwork.
And I'll bring
Okay,
the mail, because that's what I do. Wake up at 4 a.m., get me a glass of orange juice, 1 raw egg, 1 banana, go on a morning jog, and then I deliver mail. All right, I'm still holding the package, Robert. Why am I still holding your freaking package, Robert? It's not very manly of you not to take this package. Where the do we deliver packages at? Robert, take your effing package, man. Take your package, Robert. Robert! Okay, all right. Where are we gonna deliver this at? Package delivery. Package delivery for Robert. Robert. I don't know where to put his package. No, I can't just press A. There's nowhere to put it. Package delivery for Robert. Well, you know what? Let's see if it's delivered technically. It's not. It's not delivered technically. Oh, wait. This isn't even...
You had a letter. You had a letter for him.
I had a letter for him, not a package.
Jay wanted to give him a package.
Ah, what did I just do? Going on down to Mo. Oh, let me get back on the road here. Love Moe's Diner. They have the best pie in all 4 cities, counties, states. It's cool if I just leave my vehicle right here. I am the post office person after all, and I believe I have a package for Mo, so I think I should get VIP package. I'm delivering your pies to you. Just gonna walk right in, don't need to knock. I'm a VIP kind of person. Hello, Moe's.
Hi, Maureen. Hi, hon. How are you doing this fine day?
I am. You know, how are you?
Fine, but how are you? You know, with the kitchen exploding?
Oh, that? Nothing a fresh lick of paint and a mop couldn't fix. Didn't mean to scare you. Let's pick up where we left off, shall we? And 1 piece of blueberry pie. Ashley,
Please.
blueberry pie. Meredith Weiss, back in Providence Oaks. How's life treating you, darling?
Well, I'll be honest with you, outside of Robert, it's been feeling a little strange.
Well, being back feels a bit strange. I delivered a package to Kay at her house earlier.
Yeah, she
I forgot all
told
about
me.
Kay, that's right.
How did that go for you?
We're not interested in Robert, we're interested in Kay. I completely forgot about that entire storyline. That's right, there's a video person that are also interested in. There's 3 love interests here. They're probably not at all a love interest, and we're just gonna make them that. We're gonna try. It was a, whatever.
I think I put my foot in it, to tell you the truth.
I can imagine it can be a lot to take in for the both of you, especially after being away for so long. Then again, there are some things that never change, right?
Well, you the same old as I last saw you, girl.
You being one of them.
I will take that as a compliment. But I bet the diner looks a bit strange to you, doesn't it?
I'm thinking that, we like what you did with the place. Actually, it's so different.
So different from how I remember it.
Yeah, I decided it was time for a change. Didn't feel the same after my Stan died. World keeps turning. Gotta keep moving along with it, right?
Honestly, I'm thinking about the fact that wasn't there a guy cooking back there last time? Now, either he got fired or it's his off day. He blew up the kitchen last time, so I have a feeling he got fired with a capital I-ed.
Oh my gosh, Maureen, Stan died? I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
Thank you, darling. But it's really okay. It's been 10 years already. 10 and a half, almost.
Damn, it's been that long?
Boy, did I love that man. We'd been married for so long. It hit me like a brick. But after a while, I decided that sadness wasn't the only emotion I was allowed to have. That's not what Stan would have wanted either.
You guys are making this so complicated for me. Sounds like you went through a lot. That's really inspiring. I like that you moved forward with your life and you realized that you couldn't be living in the past because that's not what Stan would have wanted for you. So you changed it to Mo.
Really inspiring.
Thank you, hon. I do appreciate that. Anyway, you have to get back up. So I did. For me, but also for Kay. She took her uncle's death pretty hard.
I wish I'd known.
Sorry for dumping all that on you like that, darling. Gosh, look at your face. I'm a bit surprised you didn't know. Didn't your parents tell you about it? Or Kay?
Nope. I've been really self-absorbed, busy, being rich.
They might have. I've been so involved in work.
Oh, it's okay, hon. I honestly don't give a hoot about any blame game. We all have our lives to live, but Kay's been through a lot. Nursed her uncle through his illness, helping me out. I think seeing you again shook her up a little, was all. She must have missed you during those days.
I can imagine. It was good to see her again. I've missed her too.
Then
More than Robert?
Sounds like you know what to do. Listen, Meredith. Time marches on. And eventually, you realize it's marching across your face. Life's too short. That's exactly why I decided this place could do with a repurpose after Stan passed. Fresh start. It's been Mo's Diner ever since. And believe it or not, business is better than ever.
That's great to hear, Maureen. Congratulations.
Why, thank you kindly. And listen, you check in with me and Kay again soon, you hear? Don't forget about what's important in life.
Says the woman who forgot my blueberry pie.
What the? Ashley? What happened to that pie? I'm so sorry.
I thought she was gonna take that the wrong way.
Where that kid?
This is the second time I've had no pie. Don't worry, I don't feel like having pie anyway. Well, that's no good. I expect pie next time. Whatever, we'll be nice.
It's okay, Maureen.
She's been through enough.
I have a feeling I'll be back soon anyway.
I'll hold you to that.
I'll hold you to this pie. This is the third time we ain't had pie yet. I've really been looking forward to this pie. Everybody been saying it's the best damn pie in all 3 cities, states, countries, and I still ain't had no pie. Now, I want to check something because I saw that we had a task to do. Discuss Angie's plan at Mom and Dad's place, and we also got to meet with Robert, but that's tomorrow. So how do I go and discuss plans with Angie at my Mom and Dad's place? Do I just go back to that place, or I don't really know how that works. Anyway, I'm going to fast forward travel all the way back to the post office because I can. Oh God, please don't kill yourself. Every time, man, I swear they just pretend like they don't see my big ass post office truck and they just walk across the street. One of these times, I'm not gonna press the brake. I'm just gonna let what happens. And it's just gonna be the end. It's gonna be a very sad day in Lakeside Town View, whatever this place is called. It's called Lakeside, right? No, that's the name of Robert's place. I got Robert on the mind. What is the name of this place? The Lake. That's the name of the game. I don't remember the name of this. Whatever. We're gonna back this up the way it's supposed to be backed up, though. You don't just pull in like that. All right. Oh, no. I want to go see the video store girl. That's what I want. Oh, God, brake! Oh! We're parked.
No, Angie Eastman, you can't really create a woman with a computer. What movie is that?
It's called Weird Science. You really haven't heard of it?
I have heard of it.
Was
It's a good movie.
Big hit. I figured you, with your computer background.
All right, I'll add it to the huge mental list I've been compiling ever since we started talking. So that's Weird Science, Life of Python.
Brian, Monty Python's Life of Brian.
Right.
I haven't seen that.
You know, you don't really look the part of a computer nerd either.
I contain multitudes. Hey, it's a date with Kate. I didn't even realize we had it. Okay, I'll take it as a compliment, thanks. Well, I'm off duty for a while.
Well, I'm off duty. For a while.
Good for you. So, any particular reason you're not at the Nerd Factory anymore?
Well, you know, life is a game of tennis balls, and sometimes you gotta hit one into the net to watch it bounce back.
And it's complicated. Multiple reasons, I guess. Push and pull.
Okay, well, I totally get wanting something different, anyway. I used to live in Los Angeles.
Oh, really? Then, yeah. Providence Oaks is pretty different.
Providence Oaks, that's the name of this place.
Sure is. It's quieter, for one thing. Slower, for another.
Yeah. You know, well, tell me about this. Well,
So tell me about this plan of yours. Is the suitcase part of it?
Oh, right. It's simple. I want you to distribute movies all over Providence Oaks.
You mean for free?
Yeah. You know the town, you're starting to know the people. Not all of them have VCRs yet, but that's why God invented movie boxes. And by God, I mean electronics companies. Look, it's a VCR
Potato, potato.
box, and it's portable too, so you can take it to anyone.
I've never seen one of these before.
Wow.
What is this contraption?
Never seen one of those before.
I've made a list of potential customers and the movies I think they'll like. All you have to do is just deliver the movie box with a movie of their choice. Then you go and pick it back up once they've watched it.
Okay, but that could take a long time. Okay, what's the revenue model here?
Okay, but what's the revenue model here?
How do we make money?
Oh, you. Not everything is about money. It's about promoting the store. Which I guess is ultimately about money. Here, I'll give you these two to start. These are for Lori. You know her, right?
Nope. Oh, yeah, of course. Lori and me. Yeah, me and Lori go way back. We're like best friends right now. I'm not going to call her the mechanic girl because that seems kind of rude.
Yes, I've met her during my rounds before.
Yes, good. I have these two for her.
The Love Bug and A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes, yes
This
to
one is
Nightmare.
about murders in a bathtub, right?
Well, not exactly. You'll just have to watch it. But not before Lori gets a chance. I think she'll love it. After Lori gives back the box, I have a couple movies planned for Burt Mackey. They are Jaws and The Dirty Dozen. And that's it for now. If you're in, that is.
What about Jason's lyric?
You in?
Yeah, sure, it sounds fun.
These addresses seem to be on my route anyway. I'm in.
All right. Thanks a bunch, babe. Now, do you have any more of this great coffee?
Did she just call us babe?
I really need to head back.
Oh, what's the rush?
I left the store unattended. Better get back.
She just called us babe? In what way? In a good way? Did I complete the mission already without doing anything? I'll just have another cup of coffee. I understand. Talk to you soon. We don't want to be too needy.
I guess time flies when you're having fun.
I guess so.
We got called babe.
Bye,
Did she just
babe.
leave? Okay, that's the second time she called us babe. The first time, we would let go as a friendly babe. She just let it slip. The second time, though, oh, hey, we may be on to something here. We have to let Richard go.
Hello?
Hey, Meredith.
Hey, Dad! How's life? I heard something about poker, fishing, and margaritas.
Talk to Mom, huh? But yeah, can't complain. How about you? Do you like my job?
Yeah, do you know how many people I'm meeting right now? Going on like 2 dates in one day. 2 days. Whatever, who's counting? Yeah, loving it.
I'm starting to love it. being on the road, the freedom, the people.
That's great to hear. Frank's quite the character, huh?
Frank's quite the character indeed. He said you helped him out once.
More than once. Well, what can I say? He likes baseball a bit too much. He places a bet every now and then. Nothing too serious.
I don't know either of these names, so just go with Mildred.
And what about Mildred Jenkins?
Mildred likes to talk a lot. I sometimes postpone delivering her mail until she and her cats can't ambush me. Speaking of ambushes,
And that'd be a
your
cat.
Mom is telling me to hurry up. We're going to a movie.
Okay, Dad, don't keep her waiting. What movie?
Stand By Me. About 4 Oregon boys in the 50s. Right up my alley.
Sounds good. Say hi to Mom for me.
Will do. Bye, Meredith.
Good movie. I like Stand By Me. Okay, so we can either stay home and work on the ad at 87. We can stay home and watch TV, or we can stay home and read a book. I kind of want her to avoid work. I feel like if we pursue work too often, then she's going to end up choosing to go back to wherever she lives, Seattle, instead of staying here in this lovely country area. Stay home and watch TV, that just feels unproductive. We can stay home and read a book, but I feel like we already did that. So you know what? Let's just work on the ad at 87. Let's get some work done, shall we? We're dedicated. We're committed. We built a life and a career. We might as well make sure we stay
Here we go.
on pace. Even though it's our vacation and we earned this vacation. No, wait, why did I do that? She worked during the holidays when everybody else was at a party. I won't have her do that again. I forgot about that. If I had remembered that, we would have her do that. All right, looks like it's 4 a.m. again. We already had our morning run. We had our egg, and we had our orange juice, our oatmeal. I forgot what I said. No, meeting later tonight with Richard. Nope.
Contribution is from Mildred, the senior authority on pets and thieves.
Uh-huh.
So positive this time, Jack. My cat Mortimer was feeling ill, but thanks to Bert Mackey.
Sorry I cut you off. I didn't mean to. There's a package to deliver like literally right across from us. I actually got to get the package first though. Main Street, we know that much. Walk a little faster, please. Thank you. Main Street. Reynolds Farm. Here we go. 207 Main Street. See if we can find this on our own without really paying attention to the map too closely. 207. If I had to guess, it's the general store. Hey, girl. Got your package for you.
Here's the mail, ma'am.
One of those yellow parcels.
Isn't yellow the color of fun and happiness?
It's for that thing behind the door, a photography mini lab. They installed it last week and they want me to operate it. As if I don't have enough on my plate already.
She seems excited about it.
That's pretty nice, actually. I love photography.
Some people think they can become professional photographers overnight.
Uh-huh.
Well, photography can be just for fun, too, right?
Look, if you want to take photographs, knock yourself out. They want me to practice with the mini lab before the service is officially offered. They sent me a practice kit with the camera and film.
I mean, I can do it. I'd love to.
Really? I'd love to take pictures. The surroundings here are wonderful.
Well, here you go, and good luck.
Hey, thanks.
Take some pictures and then return it to me. Have a nice day, ma'am.
No, you have a nice day, man. We got a new side quest without even really trying that hard. Press Y to get camera. We will definitely get the camera. Nice. So can we just like take photos everywhere? I'm just gonna take a picture of you, Mildred, if that's cool with you. I hope there's not a designated area that I need to take photos with. I'm gonna make you a little off center here because you know nobody likes a straight on photo. Get what you smoking. Ta-da! Don't send that to your bosses because I feel like that'll be trouble. All right, thanks, Mildred. I really hope there's not designated spaces that we were supposed to take photos of because I definitely just wasted one if that's the case. All right, where else do we need to go? Let's see here, got a lot of packages to deliver, but none of them are too far out. This is such a slow cursor. We can deliver the movie box to Lori all the way out here. How do I zoom in? Oh, here we go. What's this? Bear Creek. I'm gonna do the whole movie thing, and then we'll just work our way back into town. Well, I guess we're already here. Let's do some of these. They're all like right here. All right, let's just deliver these mail packages. If nothing happens, I'll just fast forward to the last mail letter delivered, and if something happens, I'll show it. That autopilot is such a nice function. Like, truly, I can see how you could just press autopilot, sit back, and listen to the music, and almost like fall asleep. It is so nice to have that autopilot function. This game is, I think this game is more meant for like
didn't bring the package.
Where the fuck is the package at? What are you talking about? You didn't bring the oh, right, it's in the back of the truck. What was I gonna say? Oh, this game is not even meant for recording, really. Like, this is truly just a game you download, and like after a long day of work or just like wanting a break from whatever's going on in your life, you pop this in and you just deliver mail. You know, it's just like a mail simple life simulator more than anything. I'm guessing that's the package, right? Yeah, let's grab that one. Because it's just such a slow-paced game where you're more taking in the scenery. Like, you could just get in this mail truck and just drive all over. And, you know, if you want to go sit by the lake, you can. You want to go up in the woods a little bit, you can. You want to go just walk around the neighborhood, you can. It's just a slow walk of life game, which has its place, for sure.
Hey, Miss W. Got some mail for me today?
No, but I have something else. Angie from the Flick Shack asked me to deliver some movie boxes. She also asked me to deliver some to you.
Oh, tight. What are the options?
Let me see. The Love Bug or A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street, Nightmare on Elm Street, Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, I personally want her to take Nightmare on Elm Street, but it doesn't seem like that's really an option for us, so...
You'll probably love that bug.
I'm almost 16, Miss W. That's a kid's movie.
Well, I watched it when I was in college.
So you're saying it's an ancient kid's movie?
Damn.
Hey, I'm not that old. So you'll pick A Nightmare on Elm Street?
Give me the Love Bug.
I thought you didn't want that one.
Ugh, I don't. But if my parents catch me watching Elm Street, they'll ground me for a week. I wish they'd just take a chill pill and see that I'm basically an adult. I fix cars.
Oh, no, that's too bad, Lori. Maybe you can watch it at a friend's house instead.
No, I'm homeschooled. There aren't many teenagers here, as you may have noticed. So I don't really have any friends to watch it with. So it's a love bug for me.
That was lonely and sad. Take the love bug now, and we'll watch the horror movie at my place. Also, I mean, I totally get that small town. This is cool. Could see how this would be trouble for her later on if her parents find out, but you know, whatever.
Tell you what, take the love bug now, and we'll watch the horror movie at my place. Would Sunday work for you?
What? Really? Yes, it would. That'd be wicked, Miss.
We're gonna get in trouble for that, but whatever.
I'm always in for a good fright. So, see you Sunday?
Totally. Thanks so much.
Deal. Have a nice day.
But small town living, right? Building community, this is what it is about getting back to those roots of small town America where everybody's friendly and trustworthy and you can just invite teenagers over to your house to watch a horror movie and it's totally normal, right? Right? Yeah, we'll just go with right. Anyway, next package to deliver for Mrs. W is going to be at, well, holy shit, it's far as hell. Okay. Guess we're autopiloting that, because that one, that's far. Okay, well, this is a new part of town that we haven't really seen before, this kind of country land, so that's cool. New scenery. This is what I'm talking about. There's just so many different lands you can explore. Now you get farmland in the middle of the woods. How cool is that? And I don't have to do anything to get there. I just watch us pull up, and she takes care of the rest. Well, then, of course, we got to get out, grab the package and those things, but that's easy stuff. Easy task. Very easy task. We got that. I'm guessing this is One Reynolds Farm. Best guess. Now, who wants the package? That's the question. I don't see anybody around, so I guess we'll just leave it on the front door. Very nice.
Hey up.
Hello, sir.
I reckon that's a parcel with my name on it.
I reckon your name is Jack Reynolds?
Indeed I am. And I reckon you're the new postal worker?
Or he's gonna keep doing this I reckon thing?
I reckon you could say that.
Well, thank you much. New around here, I reckon.
Oh
People
my
call me JR.
gosh.
I'm a farmer and DJ.
I'm Meredith. Nice to meet you. DJ and farmer? That's a rare combo.
Indeed it is. But it's a nice distraction from farming. I've seen better times. I had some spare time and a room in the shed, so I figured, why not?
About your playlist.
It's
really nice.
Thanks, but I really need to add more songs. But I'm in the middle of a potato harvest. Don't have much time. Hey, listen, postal worker Meredith, I need to get back to work. Can you do me a favor and give this envelope to Frank?
Sure, why not?
Sure, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Probably just ruined some kind of reputation, and everybody's gonna expect that we do it for free, but not in the mood to argue, so I will just deliver that to Frank. Probably gonna get in trouble for that. Probably gonna get yelled at by the boss, but whatever, man, whatever. We're here to help the community, not destroy it. Next package is going to be over at, well, I mean, we got that letter we got delivered to Frank too, wherever he's at, but the actual package, look how far this goes. Massive, massive map. Reckon I need that stamp too, because I don't know where Frank is at. So a stamp wouldn't tell me where Frank is at. Whatever, we'll autopilot to Moe's. And at Moe's we are. I hope we did the right thing there. I wanted to do the song choice. I should have done that. We need to add more song choice, but I thought he was going to take it as rude, so I didn't do it. But I think we might have missed out on something cool because we didn't choose that option. And nothing has showed up on my map showing where who or what Frank's is. And I probably should know that, but I'm really bad with names, so it's not sticking with me. Oh my gosh. With the whole leaving the package thing. That's the other thing about her slow speed, is that if you leave the package in the truck, you gotta walk back to the truck, and it's usually a long walk. That one wasn't too bad, though.
Oh, that's heavier than I thought.
It always is. Lots of pies.
Hi, Kay. Delivery for the diner.
Hey, Meredith. Sure, just put it on the counter, would you?
Kay, about the other day.
What about it?
Why were you upset to see me?
Let's just go straight to the point. How about that?
Maybe because you never replied, even though I wrote and called you?
Oh, wow. Way to hold a grudge. Actually, I was just dropping off the package. See you. Damn, that's cold. These all seem like bad options.
I'm sorry about that, but I was really focused on building a life around that time.
Yeah. So?
I talked to Maureen. This is a bit awkward. Actually,
I talked to Maureen.
Let me guess. You got a piece of Maureen's wisdom too, eh? Why doesn't that surprise me? That explains why she wanted me to take over today's shift, then.
It was good seeing her again. Diner looks good too.
Yeah, this place is not the same as it used to be, but it's still hard to beat.
I bet. Looks like you made the best of things.
Maybe we should stop beating around the bush and say we're sorry about the passing of Stan.
I'm sorry I wasn't there. For you and Maureen.
That's kind of you to say, Meredith. I mean, I didn't contact you about it at the time, but then again, I had kind of given up by then.
Honestly, I was so overwhelmed back then. With university, then work, you know.
I get it. There's always a reason for things to go the way they do.
This conversation is not going the way I wanted to. This still feels terrible.
Even so, it never seems to be the right reason. Time marches on. What did Maureen always say about that again?
One day you realize
It's marching across your face.
That was terrible. But also, I like that line. That is a good line. Some wisdom in that line.
Some things never change.
You say that like it's a good thing.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
It was good to talk. I mean, you know.
Yeah, it was.
I have to get back to it, but see you around?
I think we
maybe?
fixed the relationship.
Sure.
I feel better about that.
See ya.
Cool. Now I just gotta figure out who the hell Frank is so I can, you know, give him his letter. And, I mean, we'll be good to go. Who the fudge is Frank? Is Frank the owner of the post office? Oh, you know what? Let's take another photo while we're at it. Let's do, I probably didn't show it, but I accidentally took a photo in the post office. That's why we have 2 pictures taken. But let's take a really cool photo of this. Oh, this mountain in the background, but also of the diner, because who doesn't love a good diner? With the post office truck in it, of course, because who doesn't love a good post office truck? Take that. Oh, look at this bad boy right here. That's gorgeous. Sexiness right there. Pure sexiness. But also, oh, look at the birds in the sky. Hold on. You know what? My truck's not in it. I don't want to take it. If my truck's not in it, I don't want the photo. Just so they know who did all the real work here, and Maureen doesn't try to take credit for my work. Wait, not Maureen. Whoever owns that one store, the general store. You'll get a better lake photo. All right, and we are here in the workday.
Well now, Meredith and Robert. Welcome to Moe's. Table for 2?
Hi, Maureen. Yes, please. A quiet one if possible. We've got work to do.
Is that what they're calling it now? Speaking of work, Robert, someone reckoned they could fix the roof themselves and, made it worse somehow. I mean, foot just went right through. No physical harm, thankfully.
The roof. Yes, I promised to take a look at it. Let me check out the damage real quick. Be right back.
Thanks, darling. Sure is one of the good ones right there.
He seems very nice, but I haven't actually talked to him longer than 10 minutes.
What's time got to do with anything? You know what you want when you see it, hon.
Oh my gosh, here we go. Marie with her time.
Haha, Maureen. Speak for yourself.
Well, I guess there might be a bit of projection involved. Well, who can blame me, right? Anyway, let me show you to my nicest table. The sun hits your face in all the right places here.
Thanks, Maureen. Thanks for the hookup.
Okay, so what you're saying is there's a couple of things we can do, but no chainsaws.
Definitely no chainsaws, for the moment. It's just that the remaining options will take time, effort, and patience.
Well, that's 1 out of 3 for me.
Can I get you lovebirds? Anything else?
Maureen, really? I could always decide not to fix your roof today, you know?
Don't worry, Robert. I know Maureen. I'm sure she doesn't mean anything by it.
I could go for a glass of red wine. Well, now that I'm interested, now that we heard, was it not Kay? God, I can't remember names in this game. Whoever said, is it Angie? It might be Angie. Babe twice. Now that we've heard her say babe twice, I think we may pursue that one. So, you know, a coffee refill would be nice. We'll go for some coffee. Or, you know, we'll throw out some glass of... No, he's got to fix the roof, so wine probably is not the best thing for him yet.
A coffee refill would be nice. Thanks, Maureen.
Gotcha, hun. Robert?
The same for me, please.
Sure thing. Back in a jiff. Ashley, is that coffee machine still running? They what?
Glad we're finally done for today. But there's more to come.
I mean, you know...
I'm sure you'll do fine.
Thanks, but you don't sound very convincing.
To be honest, you probably need some extra help.
Is that an offer?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We don't have enough stuff on our plate.
Working individuals, here you go.
Thanks, Maureen. More coffee. How could anyone survive without it? So, how's life in PO so far?
It's only been a week, but
Not the most eventful one in my life.
so far so good.
Yeah, I've been here a bit longer. Time sure does fly.
I'm sure you must have some good stories.
Hello?
Look, Meredith, I'm sorry. I really better get started on fixing that roof. It's just, that's quite a big job. While it's still light out and all. You know. So, thanks so much for your help.
What about your coffee?
I really do appreciate it. Drive home safe. I'll see you around town. So, yeah, I'll see you.
Okay.
Everything okay over here?
Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure.
What's going on with the cuts? Why is it getting all weird on me, man? Why is it getting all janky all of a sudden?
Good day. My name is Walter Morgan. I'm from the Postal Service. I'm calling with regards to compliance to policies and guidelines, such as use of Postal Service property, code of conduct, and so on.
What'd I do?
I will be in touch again soon.
Oh, God. Was it the letter that I took without the stamp?
Meredith, it's Steve.
Oh, hi, Steve.
Thanks so much for improving the text and sending it back to me. I'm confident this will improve our chances of securing a monster deal.
You're welcome, Steve. A monster deal?
Try not to ruin her life as best I can.
Deal. The big retailer, big money, big prizes.
Calm down, Steve. And what happens now?
Well, yes, calmness is needed. Eyes on the prize. The next steps are me going to meet up with them this week. Discuss terms.
Eye the tiger. Go get him, Steve.
Thanks, Meredith. Speak soon.
Okay, cool. Got her job, her boss is happy, so life is happy, right? That makes sense. I guess we can watch some TV, right? Why not? Because what else is there to really... I have an agenda? Yeah, there's nothing for me to do in the agenda. Let's watch some TV. She deserves a break.
Let's see what's on TV tonight.
SpongeBob?
Previously on Bon Appetit.
Oh.
I have good news. Jean-Paul has agreed to become the chef of the downtown restaurant.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Rock and roll. There is only one problem. Jean-Paul is not a cook, but a car technician.
That show sounds incredible. Sounds like it'd be one of my favorite shows. Rife with comedy. I feel like we're in trouble, though. There's a reason compliance is calling us.
Envelope today with an incomplete address on it. It only says Mickey and June, Lake Campground, Providence Oaks. Do you think you can find that?
Yeah, I think I know where that is.
I don't. I'm guessing.
Right. Have a great day.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, Frank, I wanted to ask you something.
I will not babysit Mildred's cats.
No, it's about something else.
Oh, God. Is he sports betting?
What's in those envelopes for you?
Oh, that's just for stamps. Saves them the hassle of driving up here. Hey, I gotta get back to work. Catch you later.
Okay. Why do we have that sports betting question? Oh boy, how much mail do we have delivered today? Probably a lot, right? Yeah, I've pretty much decided that we're not going to show the package and mail delivery anymore unless there's story, because it's literally the same old thing. I walk up to a mailbox, I click A, she puts the mail in there. So I will see you all when we get to some more story, I guess. Jesus, there's a lot.
Morning, P.O. How about a pet peeve to start the weekend? Or will it be a positive? Tina Banks has the answer.
P.O. positive or pet peeve? Jack, I've had this pet peeve for years. We've got a beautiful lake and a nice boulevard, but why don't we have one of those coin-operated binoculars?
I like the idea, Tina. Let's take a closer look at today's weather now. A few clouds, but nothing but sunny skies in the end. And now, music.
Hey, Lori, hope you enjoyed the love bug or the ladybug or something about bugs. I know we gave you a movie thing that had bugs in the title. We need that back, though.
Hey, Lori.
You get
Did
2
you watch
days.
The Love Bug?
Hey, Miss W.
Oh, it was the love bug.
Yes, I did, and I guess I liked it.
You don't have to hide it from me, Lori. You can say you loved it.
I guess it wasn't bad. It was really fun, actually.
See? Ancient isn't all bad. You still ready for Sunday?
I have never been more ready. It's going to be rad.
Your parents are going to kill me. Oh, yeah, totally. You got to say this.
Yeah, totally tubular, right?
Sure, Miss W. See you Sunday.
Tubular. I had to pull out the tubular. Thank you. It's gonna be tubular. I like the sounds that this thing seems to be making. It makes it feel full. Alright, on to the next package and mail to be delivered. Alright, looks like we're back at Richard's place. Maybe he can explain that awkward whatever the hell they just went on yesterday. And we can get them some kind of resolution. But first we need to get his package out. This is not your package, is it? You must have mail. Oh yeah, I totally just overlooked the icon. It's definitely mail. My bad. I mean, you don't even really have to talk to Richard. We just go right up, drop that mail, and leave. Unless you want to talk. Oh, okay.
Here's the mail.
Thanks, Meredith.
I mean, Robert. Oops.
And, sorry for leaving all of a sudden yesterday.
Yeah, what was that all about?
Well, it was just, I needed some space. I think I've gotten a bit too used to being on my own.
How would you respond to that?
I know what you mean.
Cool. Thanks. I just don't want you to feel weird about it. I was the weirdo.
There's nothing wrong with a little weirdness.
I just wanted you to know that. Anyways, let's see what's in the mail.
Is there a part between his hair and his beard now that wasn't there before? What is that? Are they just different colored hair?
Wait, why am I sharing that with you?
Don't know.
So, no news regarding those apartments?
Nothing. Hallelujah. This gives me a bit more peace of mind to work on my wild card plan.
Plan?
Wild card plan. Yes. Also, highly confidential.
What?
Oh, come on. I won't tell a soul.
Yeah, but no. Maybe later. It's still work in progress.
It's something bad.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Thanks.
I feel like chainsaws are involved, but it's none of our business. Do what you gotta do, Richard. Do what you gotta do. Back to my mail delivery duties. Alright, so we're gonna show a little bit of this one just because it is a new route that we haven't been before to a new location, so I think it's only right that you guys get to check out this scenery as well, because it's probably gonna look pretty cool, because the rest of the game has looked pretty cool. So we've seen woodlands, we've seen farmlands, we've seen lake, we've seen not necessarily inner, well, I can see a little bit of the inner city in the very, very beginning. So what do we have that's new? Looks like we're going off the beaten path again. That's always a favorite of mine. And then we're gonna head, oh shit, a deer! Oh, we almost took that deer's life. We almost took that deer's life. What the hell was that about? All right, looks like there's something really off the beaten path over here in the corner. That's cool. Kind of want to check out what's going on back here. Thought I saw something crawling in the woods. Guess not. This is like a little cabin. Oh, it is just a little cabin. That's cool. All right. I hope I don't get shot for trespassing, but I just want to see what your cabin's about. Hopefully get it saved as an autosave so I don't have to drive it by myself next time. Okay, you can't even get in the cabin. See, it's that's what I mean by like, this game being really cool to look at and just like take slow and vibe out and just like walk around. But there's not much else to it because you can't really interact with things outside of what it wants you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's simply deliver mail, watch the cutscenes, you know, and make storyline choices. So just a very, very, very laid back game. All right, 115 is delivered. We're gonna move on to, I don't know, some more places that need mail, right? Anything else around here? Oh, we got a package, our mail over here at the camp. Oh, right, we got to find the campground. I also really like that you can like put the autopilot on. Like, say you need to go to an address that you haven't been before, so you can't autopilot to it yet. You can pick an area that's nearby that you've been to, have an autopilot to it, so that'll get you in the vehicle quicker and get you on the road quicker. And then you can just like seamlessly shut off the autopilot and then take over and drive to your location. So that's really beneficial because, like, right now we need to go over here. I've never been over here, so the only things I could have used as a waypoint were like this I could have auto drove into, or this, and I chose this. So in that wood, I didn't have to get in the vehicle. It just threw me in the vehicle, threw me on the road, and then took me off here. And then once I got to there, I just took it off, and now I'm driving the rest of the way. So I like that about the game. That's pretty cool. Should be a little junction off this side here to the left. Take that off-road. Another little, and oh right, it's an RV camp.
I remember Dad telling me, Meredith, the picnic area is for the older kids. I think I was 17 when I had my first actual picnic here.
Okay.
It rained.
All right, well, if you say so. We have a letter for you. You don't have a mailbox. I guess I'm just bringing this right up to y'all's faces. Hello.
Hello there.
Hey, how are you?
I may have mail for you.
Is it addressed to Mickey or June? Or both?
To both. Here you go.
Oh, sweet brother Damien, savior in the hour of darkness.
Never mind him. He's a bit stressed out. We were a bit low on paper. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Meredith. Nice to meet you too.
Woo!
Yeah,
What kind of paper?
Probably a bit of cash and some rolling paper.
Oh.
Ah, that kind of paper.
Makes more sense than toilet paper. Got it.
No harm in that.
Amen, sister. Thanks for the delivery.
You're welcome.
Is it yours? No, we're just stealing it for the moment.
So, are you guys on vacation?
Sort of. Although I guess you need a job for a vacation.
Joan, can you get in here, please? Now?
Oh, that's my cue. It was nice meeting you. Sweet Meredith.
That doesn't sound like somebody who's about to get high. That seems like the opposite attitude.
Tell the authorities your whole life story?
Oh, could you hear us talking outside? I mean, we were just chatting, dude. You definitely need some more papers because you seem a little tense. All right, well, if that's the case, and plus we delivered it, so I mean, we're accomplices at best. I mean, at worst. All right, I guess we're going back to the video store. Oh, right, we can totally take a picture. I forgot all about that. Okay, well then let me That's not the picture I went for, but I guess that's the picture we got. That may also seem a little bit like we're authorities. I guess stopping to take a photo of the RV may make him a little bit more paranoid. Sorry about that. I hope I didn't get anybody in trouble. Anyway, we're gonna take our asses back to the post office.